Now that we've covered what the front and back end are individually, we can go over how they all end up connecting together. It's essentially all about communication, requests and responses happening back and forth between the client and the server. And this is better known as the request response cycle. So essentially, when someone actually deploys their code, they're deploying it to a server such as GitHub Pages. The server then has the information it needs in order to know how to respond to user requests, such as if they wanted to visit a website, it would know what files and information to respond with to the user. We can break down this request response cycle into 4 simple steps. First, the user makes an action on the front end. From this action, an HTTP request is sent to the backend, and the backend processes this request. It may then even add this information to a database before finally sending a response based on the request back to the user. It's all one big cycle. We can now even look at a practical example such as ordering a pizza. Your request is that you're clicking the order button to place your order for a large pepperoni pizza, and this request is sent to, let's say, the Little Caesars server that manages the request coming in. From here, that server is going to actually display on the user interface, but this time for the actual pizza workers, and they will see the customer's request on the screen. From there, they go ahead and they make their pizza. Once the pizza is ready, they actually can click a button on their own screen to send an HTTP request or response back to the user saying that their order is ready. The user's device then receives this request and knows how to show that their Domino's or Little Caesars pizza is ready. From there, they can go to the store and say what their order was, and the workers will all see it through the screen, and the response is finally done. Dave Portnoy has his pizza to eat. So in summary, you make a request from the front end, an HTTP request is sent, and the back end uses this request to draft a response, potentially adding to a database, and it then sends this response back to the user.